Next up, we got Wolverine Switchback. This is one of the series of Wolverine one-shots. I just read this last night. Absolutely fantastic. I loved it. It's got great art in it by this Das Pastores guy. D-A-S, Das. 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 But he's a fantastic artist. Very heavy metal-esque. And it's this great little story about all of these accidents that Wolverine investigates, and he goes and deals with it. It's a very quaint little Wolverine story. You totally know where it's going, but somehow it's still totally enjoyable. It's also got a little backup tale here, which is strangely similar to the first tale, with art not quite as good as the first one, but still very enjoyable. Oh! What the hell? And then it's got this great little backup preview of Agents of Atlas. I really enjoyed this a lot, and these Wolverine one-shots as a whole have been fantastic. I'm enjoying them a lot. The last time I did one of these segments, I covered this Wolverine Chop Shop, and I hadn't read it yet and said it's probably pretty good. I've read it now, and it is really good. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It's all about basically, organ stealing. The classic urban myth of people wake up in a bathtub and they're missing a kidney. That's what this whole concept's about, but it's actually taking it one step further of, people's whole bodies going missing and, losing their eyes and hearts and whatnot. Really cool story. Enjoyed it a lot. Next up, now this is a funky little thing. We've got this, what appears on the surface to be X-Men Manifest Destiny. Now it was revealed this week that Marvel fucked up, and when you open it up, it's not X-Men Manifest Destiny. It's X-Men and Spider-Man miniseries. So, if you went and got this issue, comics are weird, man. This is probably going to be worth money. Because it's just one of these stupid things. When they fuck up in a comic, for some insane reason, it goes up in value usually. So if you find this, and you open it up, and it looks like this, buy it. That's my recommendation to you, because they're not supposed to be on the shelves. It might not be worth anything. I'm not saying buy 20 of them. I didn't actually read this, because I was looking to read X-Men Manifest Destiny before I did the review, and I was like, oh, well, I'm not really enjoying that series too much anyways. But I must say, Spider-Man and the X-Men, it's okay, but the art is really the highlight. I mean, check this stuff out. Absolutely beautiful. And a great take on the Archangel wings. Very unique. And I'm really enjoying that Marvel is being liberal with their designs right now. If there's anything I appreciate, it's that sort of, not too over the top, but allowing people a little artistic interpretation. Good stuff. Well, good art anyways. Now we're going to break away from the X-Men stuff and move on to War of Kings right now. This sort of cosmic events going on at Marvel right now. This is a free book and comic stores you can pick up. Got a spanky little cover. This is one of these great things Marvel's doing right now, is they're putting out these free Saga things that explain to you what's going on with whatever story arc they're covering. And man, it's free, it's a great read. You've been reading these, Dave, and enjoying them, right?
Yeah, they've been really good.
There you go, from the mouth of evil.
Yeah. I'm not even a big fan of the capes and tights, but it's been fun.
Kind of hates capes and tights, actually. Kind of hates them.
Yeah.
Well worth your freeness. Freeness? Well worth your time picking it up and finding anyways. Next up we got the Guardians of the Galaxy, an absolutely fantastic book written by Abnett and Lanning. It's a great team. And this has been just absolutely fantastic the whole damn time. At this point in time in the comic, the basic Guardians of the Galaxy team is broken up. Star-Lord's on his own. And Rocket Raccoon, that's right, Rocket Raccoon has gathered his own team of Guardians. I don't want to spoil too much. Absolutely fantastic. On the cover here is Blastar. Well worth your time. Next up, we got the actual War of Kings one-shot, and that's a sexy cover, huh? Sexy cover. Sexy, sexy, sexy. I love this whole reflective quality going on in Black Bolt here. This is all about what happens with Black Bolt after Secret Invasion. He is fucking pissed. The Skrulls kidnapped him, tried to use him as a weapon, and he's had enough. And he takes matters into his own hand in a way that I absolutely did not see coming. This blew my mind. It was fantastic. A great read with art by Paul Pellichet, and absolutely fantastic. Of course, it'll follow into the War of Kings storyline, and I'll give you a little breakdown here of the books. The next segment in this storyline will be the War of Kings Darkhawk series, and of course the X-Men Kingbreaker series ties into this as well. I will be buying that, but I think I mentioned this just a few minutes ago. The problem with it is it's $3.99 for no reason whatsoever. It doesn't have an extra page count, might have a better cover stock or whatever, but this whole thing that Marvel's doing to appease their shareholders, to see if people will spend an extra buck on books, is fucking criminal. We're in a tough economic time, and milking your fan base for no reason to try and get extra scratch for them for shareholders that have ruined the economy? Come on, guys. It's time to support us, the buyers, not the dickheads with the money that are blowing it for the rest of us. Next up, we got Nova, tying into the whole cosmic things. This is a look back at the New Warriors and their time together. Again, written by Abnett and Lanning, an absolutely fantastic book. If you like Nova at all, this series is just freaking great. Of course, this features him in his worst costume ever. On the inside of the book, it's basically just Nova hanging out with Firestar and Justice, shooting the shit, catching up. It's a great, great read. Loved it a lot. Wonderful characterization. Breathes a lot of life into these three characters. Nova doesn't need more life breathing on right now, but Angelica Jones / Firestar, she's kind of been off doing nothing for quite some time now. Marvel Boy's been featured in the Initiative, but still, it's nice to see these characters treated well